Fleet Admiral Vasquez Cade commanded from the HSN fleet carrier Persistent Shore, a supercarrier, 8 kilometers of flat-topped angular darkness, its launch rails running the full length of the dorsal surface, capable of putting 400 fighters and strike craft into space within 4 minutes of the order. She was positioned at the center of the main fleet formation, surrounded by her command screen of battlecruisers and destroyers. She was watching the Vakthari advance map when her flag captain brought her the latest positional reports. Vakthari forward elements are still on the same heading, her captain said. 3 systems in the path. Population of the first, 80 million. Estimated arrival at current speed, 18 days. We'll reach intercept in 11. Yes, Admiral. Good. She looked at the map for a moment. Send word to Battle Group 12. Accelerate to intercept point Alpha. I want them there in 8 days, deployed and waiting. The Vakthari will be walking into a held position. Fortiuv. The scale of the deployment was beyond anything the Council had assembled. When the Council's intelligence staff completed their initial count, a process that took 4 days because new fleet elements kept appearing on sensors, the numbers were staggering. The human forward deployment. 12,000 warships, ranging from destroyer class upward. Behind them, following at a slightly slower transit pace, a second wave of 8,000 more. Behind that, just beginning to move from the deeper human systems, the full reserve mobilization. Total human military assets committed to the operation, 42,000 warships. Supporting them, the 6 alliance partner civilizations that humanity had formed relationships with during its isolation, adding 3,000 ships of their own designs to the force. And behind all of it, not yet deployed, positioned at the border as strategic reserve, the assets that had been under construction, including the Unconditional and her 4 sisters, freshly commissioned, running their shakedown transits on the way to the front. The Vakthari advance did not slow. They had not changed their behavior in 2 years of expansion. Why would they? Nothing in their experience of this galaxy had given them any reason to change their behavior. They moved through the void with the unhurried certainty of a force that had never been effectively challenged, on a heading toward 3 more populated systems, carrying with them the same absolute silence that had answered every communication attempt, every diplomatic effort, every massed military force. They had no way to know what was waiting for them at intercept point Alpha. They had no way to know that the galaxy had, at last, gone, and asked the one question it had been afraid to ask for 1,000 years, and received an answer. And that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending this time with me. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed this conversation, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. It genuinely helps the show grow and lets me know what you want more of. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you in the next one.